welcome back to another video. We are in I don't even know, like Cardup or something. Maybe it's already part of Mundijong. Down in the southeastern areas again. Time for another Transperth Oddities episode. I only have very few more deviations to film. Here we are at bus stop 13162. Just got off the 252 service, 2:35 p.m. from Armadale on a school day. I just finished my semester 2 mock year 12 exams, so I have a few days of nothing now before I start studying again for the final exams. But you may recall actually, right after I finished the semester 1 exams, 3 months ago, we went to Jarrahdale again to do the Jarrahdale deviations on Route 253. I have made the video for that, but I lost the footage for the full Jarrahdale bus, which I filmed in January, which I'm very annoyed at. But anyway, as part of that I drove here, and I also wanted to catch the Whitby deviation, which is just a one-stop deviation on routes 252 and 253 into the newer suburb of Whitby. But I just missed it by a few minutes after driving all the way here, so then we just went on the Jarrahdale ones. But now I've come back to do the Whitby deviation. And I'm actually going to get off there because I came all the way here, so might as well get off. So I've just travelled over here. This is where Court Grammar School is, and in a moment there's going to be all the school buses for this school departing. I'm going to hop on the 253 towards Jarrahdale, which starts here, and it's going to go via the Whitby deviation. I'm going to get off at the Whitby deviation, film it there, walk around Whitby a bit, and then I have 20 minutes until 3 buses come at the same time, 2 253s and 1 252, also to the Whitby deviation. And I'm gonna get on the 252, take it to the Mundijong Terminus, and then get off there and just walk around there a bit. I can't go to Jarrahdale because there's no bus back. And then I've actually booked the Trans-WA Australind replacement coach to take back from Mundijong to East Perth, because it's much more interesting than just the Transperth buses again, and it's only $2.80 for a student like me, which is absolutely nothing. In fact, that's like cheaper, or just about as expensive as the like 2-zone fare that you would pay for the 2-zone fare cap on Transperth to the city as concession on a Saturday, but not today obviously because it's free for students. But anyway, it's like nothing. I don't care. So anyway, hopefully there's not anyone annoyed here at the school for me filming. I wouldn't usually come to a random school like this, but this is the best way to do it right now. I won't film too much around the school. So many cars here. I remember driving here last time. I also arrived at 3 p.m. Got stuck in this traffic jam of cars. Just making sure to complete the full Transperth Oddities series with all the deviations. I've only got a few more around the place, which I kind of forgot about after not having done them for so long, including 241 in Rollerstone and 424, 425 and 387 weekends Belcatus terminating, and I don't know, maybe there's a few others. And then I'll actually have filmed all the non-school deviations. So anyway, let's just head to the bus stops now. There it is. Departing the Whitby deviation stop. Just that one stop, little 200-300 meter section. But I've never done it and I had to come. Bus stop 28063. It's actually quite a high quality bus stop for this area. Most of them are crap down here, but this one's got a good shelter. Quite a unique one, which I haven't seen anywhere else before. This style. This seems like some sort of more like plastic type glass, so it doesn't smash. There's a nice little stream here, and it's all accessible. It's got the high curb and the tactile paving, so it's a very good bus stop. It's right on the edge of the suburb though. It just comes in and U-turns here, and then everyone has to walk. There was 5 people who got off from that school because it's just one stop from the school. Wasn't too bad at the school, and they were looking at me a bit weirdly, and one of the teachers asked what I'm doing, but I just said I'm going on a Transperth bus, and she was fine with it. It's not a school special anyway, so it's not like I'm not allowed to. You are. Even an adult could do that. Yeah, that was a 253. Otherwise, completely full bus. Most of those people are actually no, about half of them are probably going to Mundijong, but then the rest of them are going to go all the way to Jarrahdale, which is so weird to think of there being a full bus in Jarrahdale. Because the 2 times I've gone, it's been completely empty. Okay, now we're here in Whitby. I'm literally never going to come here again. This is quite a developing suburb. Pretty much the only new housing area down in these southeastern areas. There's the nice hills in the background there, Jarrahdale up there, somewhere a bit more down. I'm just going to go for a quick walk around. It's nothing special, it's just a typical suburb, but just because I have about 15 minutes, and then we'll go back and take the deviation back out and over to Mundijong town centre, which I also haven't walked around in, so it'll be good to take a look there too. Yeah, this is so weird. This suburb is just so strange. There's like 4 lines of roads and then houses, and that's it. It's just this little square pocket amongst this otherwise bushland area with like new developments. I don't know why you would want to live here. It's so bad. Bus service absolutely terrible. You get like a few times a day deviation, like after school and before school. And I mean, you can walk out to the main road, it's not that far, but even that service is really scarce. Only 252 and 253. So yeah, I really don't like it here. There's nothing. There's just this park. Like, there's nothing nice about being here. Anyway, our 252 is coming back. That was just a quick 15-minute trip. It's very good timing to come here at this time, just for a quick walk around. And yeah, there's actually 2 253s right behind it. One's from a school and one's a full trip, I think, which also deviate, and they're supposed to be here at the same time, but those 2 are both like 2 minutes behind now, so I thought I would be able to catch a shot of 3 buses doing the Whitby deviation at once. But our 252 is coming first. Now I could go on those 253s, they're also going to Mundijong, but I don't know, I just want to say that I've taken the 252 to the Terminus, so I'm just gonna go on that, it doesn't matter. I'll take a shot of them coming past Mundijong instead. See, look at this sign here. Because they're so surrounded by bush, they have this whole diagram of how to escape if there's a bushfire around the pocket of houses. There's this emergency road, which can only be used if there's a fire to escape towards the east, or just out the normal ways, or out the top. Actually, no, it says to be constructed 2024, which doesn't look like it's on schedule, because that's like, they have 3 months left to construct that road out to Great Eastern Highway from the north, not eastern, southeastern highway, yeah, from the north. Okay. Our bus should be here in a second. Yep, perfect timing, just as I arrived. Like 1 minute behind schedule. Here comes our 252 service, another gas bus. (2022). Oh, there is a 253 right behind. Optimus, 3338. Good, we got one of the 253s here. See, this is so weird. 2 buses do the deviation at the exact same moment. There they go. And there should be a 3rd one as well. There's the bus terminated. Got 33, 38 right behind 253 as well. This bus stop only has the 253 listed because this is the terminus for 252, which is gonna go turn around inside the town center now. There it goes in the background, and off goes this service. And here's the gas bus 253, which we did see arriving just as we were doing the deviation. Don't want to film too much because there's a lot of weird people in it. I mean, just annoying teenagers, but I'm not gonna see them anyway. They're going down to Jarradale now. And that's the Terminus bus stop right here, 13165. That was 3 buses in a row in the Whitby deviation, which looked pretty weird. Here we are now at Mundijong town centre. I've never, or at least in the time that I remember, been outside here. I think I was as a child, like when we drove down Southeastern Highway, but I do not remember. I've only passed through on the main road, so now I have about basically a full hour to walk the streets here. I'm just gonna take a quick look at the Trans-LUA train station right here, which is definitely a heritage site. This is the old station building. Altitude 129 feet. Why does it need to say that? Right here. Obviously out of action for a very long time. One day we might get Transperth trains coming down here. In the provision for Byford station, there is like provision to eventually extend the line even further to Mundijong. Oh, there goes our 2022 252 returning. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. All those 253s are also going to go NIS back up Southeastern Highway. There's actually no return Transperth bus right now until like 15 past 5, which is an hour and a half. So longer than for the Trans-LUA. So that's good that I got that ticket booked. There's a station sign, still fully intact. So is Byford actually. I was there at Byford just a few weeks ago in that, oh yeah, I filmed it in the 254 weird little change video. And still perfectly fine. Here's Mundijong station. It is double track here. It's just a passing loop, basically. But the track's not active. It's only active from a little further down where the track off towards Kwinana is. But here there's still no trains at the moment. So yeah, just a basic little platform. It's gonna be so weird next year when we have C-series DMUs operating down here. That is just gonna be the weirdest feeling, because it's basically gonna be the same thing, just with different doors and obviously a toilet and a kitchen and stuff, but otherwise it's pretty much the same design for the new Austerland, and 3 cars of course. And just seeing that here is just gonna feel so weird. I honestly can't wait for that. Keep an eye out for that video when it does eventually reopen. There's gonna be so much to film at that time if they actually open everything at once, which is why I'm actually hoping some aspects of the project are delayed, because I do not want like 10 new stations opening at the same time and the new Austerland. That would be just too much. I hope it's at least a little bit staggered, like the last Austerland was on Friday 17th November and then last Armadale Line Day was 19th of November. Because I really want to go on everything. Which at the moment, the actual Victoria Park to Cannington section is like fully on schedule. It's going really well, but Armadale is not. It's quite behind, I think, and I've heard from the workers. So maybe there's potential that they might reopen the line up to like Gosnells or Kelmscott at like May, June next year, which is when it's scheduled, but then still not have trains to Armadale for a while. I don't know what's happening with Thornley either, but and that extension probably a bit behind too. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Lots of stuff still coming up for all the Metronet projects. Anyway, I'm gonna look around. This video is way too long already for a stupid deviation video, but I just made my whole day about this, so that's why, and I haven't filmed anything for a while. Wait, I just spotted the Jarrahdale bus heading back. It came through here actually. I thought it's gonna go in Southeastern Highway, and it's going down here towards west, towards Wellard. Where is it going? That is such a weird route to take back. That is such a weird road to go on. Wait, where is that going? I thought it's Southern River Depot, isn't it? Should be. I don't know what he's doing. Unless it's a really weird shift, like does something from like what could it be? Coburn maybe. Is there runs that go to Coburn? Yeah, like 233, right? I don't know. That's weird. If anyone knows what that shift does, please tell me, because that's pretty strange. Wait, never mind, I was wrong about the track not being active. The spur towards Kwinana is actually north of here, so the trains do still run through Mundijong, and then after that they go off from the line. So here there is still trains actually, so my mistake. So there's a freight train coming through right now. I actually didn't know that, I didn't check the map properly. That is cool. Got the gates down, but there's no pedestrian gates here though. Yeah, see here the double track goes back into single. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Straight past the train platform as well. $14.18 going down, doing another Jarrahdale service. Down's like empty now. And across the crossing behind there. Sorry, that was a late shot again. I keep missing them. So I'm just walking through Mundijong, like the suburbs, and I find this weird embayment here. Clearly evidence of some sort of bus stop. And on the other side of the road, there actually is a bus stop. What is this? This looks so old. It's like a normal Transperth pole, but so worn out. And it's got this old sign on it, bus stop signal driver, just here, in the grass. What is this? What route used to actually go through the town center? I don't know. Someone find that out as well, I guess, but that is such an old bus stop. That is such a cool remnant, never removed. I mean, what did I say? Not through the town center, not through the town center, through the, like, actual houses. That is so weird. Such a hidden thing. Anyway. Alright, it's been almost an hour now. I'm back at the bus stop. Here's another 253 2021. Heading down to Jarrahdale General Store. Our coach is scheduled in like 10 minutes, but you're supposed to be here 15 minutes early in case it's early. Here's the bus stop on the other side, 23912. This one's been here since 2011. Zone 5. It's got 252, 253 to Armadale via Soldiers Road. It's the same thing from here, so this is the first stop for the 252. Pretty cool. The other side has the big, thick, bold font for the 253, which so it's been replaced. Don't know. No, the Terminus didn't change with the 253 changes, so I don't know why they changed that. Oh, and it's coming up. Yep, Trans-WA coach. It's like 12 minutes early. See, definitely if you're getting on a coach at a mid-stop, you need to come early, just like they say. But if you're getting on at the first stop, it's pretty useless to come early. Or like the coach from Augusta to Perth via Bunbury that I take back from Bunbury in the evening is usually like 20 minutes late, and I've done it so many times that I now trust it's not going to be there early, and I always just come at the scheduled time. But really you should be coming early, so now otherwise they'd all be waiting just for me. Yep, we're gonna leave now. I wonder which one it is. Oh, I was gonna stop over there. Okay. Never mind, he came here just for me. Trans-WA 20. Let's get on board. Okay, so I might as well include a bit of the coach in this video, because look at this, it's literally empty. There are 2 passengers on it, and I bet they're gonna get off in like Armadale, so I'm gonna have a private coach service all the way back to Perth. This is what I call the real Armadale line replacement. If you book it from Byford, it's even cheaper, like $2 for a student. 2. It's cheaper than the Transperth fare, all the way to the city in a private big coach, compared to the stupid like slow 907 with all the Armadale residents on it. It's such a hack. If you are here at the right time, it's the best thing to use this. And I just love coaches, that's why I'm just randomly on it, because it's so fun. Even if you're just traveling through the Perth metropolitan area, you got these massive windows, so long, the best comfortable seats which you can recline back, a really nice engine sound as well, footrest down the bottom. It's just so nice. It's completely empty. It feels like such a private service, and it's $2. It's crazy. I love it so much. Yeah, I never really filmed properly on board, but we're just going up Southwestern Highway now. I know, why do I keep saying that? Eastern. Southeastern Highway. Wait, no. Wait, no. It is Western. Sorry. I am so dumb. I kept saying Eastern before, didn't I? It's Western, because it goes to the like southwest of WA. Yeah. Anyway. And then after Armadale we go on Tonkin Highway and past the airport instead of along Albany Highway. Just so good. Straight to East Perth. It's so relaxing. Although the quality of most of these coaches is really not that great. All the chargers don't work. I tried to charge my phone, none of them actually work. And the water dispensers are so dirty. The last time I was on one, the water literally came out black. I don't get why they haven't done something about that. So now I don't really want to try another one, but that's okay. It's still a completely fine transport service, just some of the extra amenities offered are not that great. If these two do get off in Armadale, it's going to be so fun. Completely empty. They are installing some new traffic lights along here, because they're also building some new crossings across the railway. When it extends to Byford, it's going to be so weird. So this is going to be the longest Heritage Line section, 7 kilometers non-stop Armadale to Byford, with an A series as well, through the bush, 110. Really, they should have built some station in between at this suburb called Wollongong or whatever it is. But I guess it's too low density to be warranted. Anyway, I'll just film a little bit more when we get to Armadale. Here we are. One of the passengers got off, and even the attendant got off, the other staff member in Armadale. They usually get off here, but one passenger stayed on. Damn it. Okay, It's just the driver and me and one other guy now, all the way to East Perth. But still, this is so much better than the coach. I mean, the coach is so much better than the 907. Yep, and here's the Armadale station progress. You can see not really that much. It's been looking the same for quite a few months. Just those elevated structures and nothing much more. Now we take Tonkin Highway all the way up. We're departing at 4:01 p.m. 221 would take like an hour right now. This is gonna be like 30 minutes, literally half the time. Although you get to East Perth then, so add another 10 to get back to the city, but still. Very cool. The luxury rail replacement. For a cheaper fare than the actual Transperth, especially for an adult. If you're an adult paying normal fares on a weekday, it's actually cheaper to take this from Byford to Perth than with Transperth. But you can't book it from Armadale because that's like too close to Perth, so they don't let you. But if you're in Byford, just take this. Actually, never mind. This driver seems to have other plans. The last time I took this same service from Pinjarra back, it did actually go up Tonkin and past the airport and then along Guildford Road along the Midland line. But this driver has decided to just go like the 529 to Coburn and then take Kwinana Freeway up, which is so weird. Now I'm just going to do a return of the 529, which I just took earlier on, and then just go up parallel to the Mandurah line, which is a little bit worse. I like the more unique route on Tonkin Highway, but it's so weird how they can go two completely different ways to the same place. But I guess it's very similar time. But this does mean we're actually going to go through the Northbridge Tunnel later, most likely, so I'll quickly record that as well. It's so weird. The designated route on like Google Maps shows that it goes in Tonkin, and that's what I've experienced before, so I don't get what this is. Just driver preference, or does he check like where there's more traffic and then goes the faster way? I don't know.